So now in part 2 of the Sid Meier's Pirates playthrough, in the original Sid Meier's Pirates, I'm about to fight the captain the mutineers are mutinying against. And because I have it on the easiest skill level, this is just a matter of flailing around with the joystick and defeating him really easily. I wasn't technically supposed to keep stabbing him there because they tell you not to do that. But I'm a sloppy player because I don't play this very often. So, that makes me the pirate captain, I suppose. So then I have to swap discs, because this is a 1987 Commodore 64 game. And after I've swapped the discs, the storyline is explained. And later you find out that the English are at war with the Spanish and the Dutch in this scenario. So I visit the governor and I find out exactly that. He's supposed to be the governor of St. Kitts, which was an actual English colony, or British colony, back in the day. All the other colonies are real historical colonies as well. So he's telling you this to understand who you're supposed to attack and who you're not. So he issues you a letter of marque so that you can do that as a privateer. So then I go to the tavern here to chat with, I guess, would-be pirates and privateers. So these guys want to join the crew. I sign them up because I need more pirates, I guess. And then the tavern news is this. And then I trade with the merchant. This is one of my few times actually trading with the merchant before I have any plunder. But this is because I want to show you that you can really buy or sell pretty much anything on the list, whatever the context and however unuseful some of these things would necessarily be to a pirate. At this merchant, you can't actually buy more cannon, which is maybe the main disadvantage. I do stock up on food a little bit before heading out. But then I realize I've overdone it a bit because I don't want the ship I'm sailing to not have room for plunder on board. So there I'm making some room. And I head out. Now getting out of port here turned out to be a little bit of a struggle, as I went right back in unintentionally, and I had to make a few tries before I got going. Finally, I got free of the port and headed out looking for targets here. And the first target turned out to be another pirate ship. So obviously I wasn't going to get in any trouble if I plundered the pirate ship, so I investigate. I didn't know that it was a pirate ship yet at this point. And it's a sloop, just like my pirate ship. And then I have to actually chase after this pirate ship. And I found that the gameplay for this is actually kind of hard. It's very hard turning your ship in the correct direction to do a broadside. while obviously your opponent is trying to avoid getting hit and is also trying to hit you. Luckily, you don't have to worry very much about the wind direction in this, although that might be just because I have it on the easiest skill level. I found generally these ships are kind of hard to control. What's also confusing is that the other pirate ship is brown and mine is black, and initially I didn't realize that. It seems to make more sense for the player to have a brown ship, because it just seems, I don't know, it seems like a more normal color for the protagonist ship, but this is a pirate game, so maybe you're supposed to have the scary-looking black ship, because you're the pirate. Anyway, as you can see, this took me a while, because I didn't really know what I was doing. I did manage to score a few hits on the other pirate ship, though. But it took a while to damage him, as it turned out. One thing that seemed to happen is as I damaged him, he lost guns before he lost ship. So it says no damage, but he's actually losing guns as I'm hitting him. And taking casualties as his men are being killed. So... yeah, see, it says medium winds from the south-southwest. So I guess that would matter more if it were a harder skill level, because I was able to basically sail the ship like a clumsy steamship. So, eventually I just get in his way here, and we end up colliding, and the ships don't sink. Instead, there's the cinematic pirate boarding. The two ships crash together and boarding parties leap over the rails in the swirl and smoke of battle. So then I have to do another sword fight with the pirate captain. And they let you choose your sword. I choose the one in the middle. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing. And I defeat him pretty easily there. And so my pirates start to plunder the ship. And I choose to take the ship as well. And I ask the captured pirate captain about the treasure fleet. He tells me the treasure fleet is in Spain. And then I go through the plunder here, but I'm out of time, so that will be in the next video.